final game of a 3-game road trip for San Antonio. Castle off the feed from Wembanyama. Bucket. Rollins matched up with Fox. Spinning, driving, got caught in the air. Should have been a travel. Nance got it over Wembanyama for 2.
Pete in the right spot that time, and a tougher finish than he realizes over Victor.
That's Fox with the deuce. Turner down the lane. Turner with the hammer.
The set.
Good defensive set here. Clock winding down. Trent hits the baseline. Jang pushing the tempo. One man to beat. Usman Jang. Count it. Was the trip to the
Usman Jang and Victor Wembanyama go way back. Jang actually said they're good friends, both coming up through that same French pipeline. And you're seeing more and more of that global influence.
I like it. Here's Wembanyama. Toss out. Vassell. Got by Turner. Pull up. Jay won't go. Another offensive board. Wembanyama behind the back. A highlight to Castle.
Wemby was so mad at hitting the floor.
Rollins on the drive. Will try the reverse. Got it by Wemby for 2.
Has happened because of what Victor said, but love the discourse around the conversation and what Wemby brought to the
The
floor.
best in the league all season long. This is Dylan Harper off the bench and rattles home a tray.
I know Dirk talking.
Keldon Johnson over to Vassell, who rattles home the jumper.
Devin Vassell in the mid-range.
Vassell skip past to Johnson. Johnson on the move inside. Kick out. Vassell for 3. Yes.
Well, the example comes from the guys who have been with this team for the last 7 years as Sims gets the jump over.
Dang. That's where's the scoring going to come from for Milwaukee. Harper, little Euro, and the lay with the side to Prince. No good. Sims tried to tip it up and does on the second try with an extra pass. Fox out to Champagne. Good look from downtown.
It's like the eggs you had this morning. Michael Grady scrambled.
Well off the mark.
Just how much more you're thinking about with Victor in your area as a shooter.
It gives you a lot to think about. Bucks shooting around 37% from the floor. Toss it up. Wemby to Bryant. Fox. And his pass stolen by the trailing Turner. But that is Prince.
There you go.
Knocking down the trifecta just this. Wembanyama going at Turner. Off glass for 2 plus the foul.
A good action there from Rollins.
Rollins fires the midi and it's good.
Ryan Rollins doing that.
Castle with the J.
At some time, Pete's got to get up. Pete Nance has got to close
Himself. Harper in the corner is good.
The Spurs averaging 12.6 corner.
Castle. Oh, bully ball to the rack. Spurs have been putting up 2K numbers since early February as Jang knocks down the jumper.
Jang doing a nice job just finding some.
Bucks now with 11 points here in the second quarter. Harper to a cutting Johnson with the hammer. 7 so far. Green in attack mode. Left it for Sims. Flushing it over Wembanyama.
There's a guy who's going to go through any shot blocker.
Again, Milwaukee severely shorthanded. No Giannis, no Bobby Portis. Toss it up. Wembanyama for 2.
Pass with Victor's catch radius.
We'll be down there somewhere. Trent floats it home. Hear the guys talk about him. They say there's not a game that they don't feel they're going to win because of the confidence that Mitch Johnson gives them. Miles Turner.
A little 3-minute window here for Milwaukee to get a few stops and to do this. Find the easiest, earliest opportunity to get a good look up.
Trent settled into that triple. He has 14 points to lead Milwaukee in scoring. Castle throwing it up. Area 51. Ridiculous. Fox over to Wembanyama. Wembanyama goes window shopping. 71.
Just really quick about Victor Wembanyama. He will be the first, if he wins the award, the youngest, not the first, but the youngest player to win that award. He'll
down the stretch to be eligible for all the end-of-season awards as Trent heating up. 17 for Gary Trent Jr. Trent penetrating outside to Nance. Yes. Those three-pointers weren't falling in the first half. They're falling here in the second. As Castle gets the Fox pushing it ahead for San Antonio. Fox with the defense. Fox is a
wow.
Jang on the drive out to Turner. Hits the triple. A little over 4 minutes here in the third quarter. Champagnie, 3-ball corner pocket.
And Pete Nance a step slow to get out there on the closeout.
Castle, toss it up. Wembanyama, too easy. Jang to Turner, straight on three, money.
There you go. Jang with a good penetration to hold Wemby long. Matchups.
An opportunity to send another message before the postseason as Vassell hits one from the corner. And they had a little trash talk in there, friendly trash talk. They're trying to outdo each other, trying to get their own, but they play for each other, even with so many of their core players being so young.
Yeah, you feel like the internal competition of young teams have an immaturity and don't know who they are, or trying to prove to one another how good they are.
Harper, that was filthy bones.
There's a lot of, I don't want to compare too much. There's a lot of James Harden in him, and I know it's the lefty, but it's his frame and his footwork, the ball handler he is. Sky's the limit for Dylan Harper.
And now it's Castle's turn.
Get in there, but being able to finish as consistently as Stephon Castle.
Trent with the jumper. Johnson going at Nance, lost it momentarily, got it back, floats it up and in. Backing down the much smaller green, the double comes. Out to Barnes for three, money. And that was Jang over to Prince. Jackson wide open now, hits the trifecta. Fox fading away, money.
Harrison Barnes did such a great job there, Grady.
Jang, attack mode. Jang got the leg. First field goal, battle scars that OKC had even while young a season ago. How do you respond to that?
Well, I'll go back to the first thing you said, and I'll say it's not an excuse about coaching staff with Sweeney, with Corliss Williamson, with Rashard Lewis, guys who've been there and done that before in both capacities.
It's been on a tear. The Eastern Conference has been compelling, to say the least. That's Carter Bryant, the rookie, knocking down the J.
Until February, and they were 6-7 in the 13 that he played. So the questions about the construction of the team, a lot of half signals that have caused confusion here with the Milwaukee Bucks, and of course their superstar in Giannis.
They're going to miss the roll. This is Taurean Prince from deep. That's no good. Sims got up and threw it down.
That's amazing that New York, right? I mean,
he put up nearly 200 in one season.
Come on, Mitch Johnson. Stop keeping Luke Cornett down.
You're holding him back. Hold him back. We asked Doc Rivers how he feels about Mitch Johnson. He says he loves everything about him.